Tony couldn't quite believe it. He was home. The last week had been traumatic. Getting here had tested his resolve, his strength, his fitness, as well as his mind. But he'd done it. And not a moment too soon, as the blizzard swept across Westpoint, engulfing everything in a blanket of snow. Tony couldn't believe that he'd found his daughter, alive and well. Distant though, he wasn't surprised. Having to dispatch her own grandmother and watch her grandfather die, it must have taken a toll on her. She seemed holed up in her room. She refused to come out most days, refused to come downstairs even. She seemed content, used to living on the second floor. He wondered how long it had been since she'd actually been outside. He couldn't quite bring himself to ask her. He didn't want to cause conflict. He wanted just to enjoy the experience, enjoy being in the space next to her, and just appreciate every moment he got. He often sat there, when the weather allowed it, sat in front of his father and his mother's grave. He appreciated what Lucy had told him when he first arrived, how his mother and his father had forgiven him for the wrongs he had done, and they were sorry as well for how they had treated him. Although they hadn't said it directly to him, Tony did feel relief and closure. His parents were good people, and they didn't deserve to go out the way they did. Most of Tony's days were spent chopping trees, collecting firewood for the fire that he knew that both he and his daughter never wanted to go out. If he could keep it burning, he knew he could keep them alive. But Tony knew that their supplies were dwindling. Even the supplies that Lucy had been hoarding this whole time, the amount they had wouldn't last the winter. Tony needed a plan. He needed to find a way of getting more food so that they could last the winter. He needed to find some more books now that he was settled. He could finally hone his skills, get into carpentry, fishing, tailoring. He knew if he could do all this, they might just survive the winter. Hello my fellow Spuds and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid with Tony Hawthorne. Tony's been keeping this fire going as long as he can, so we've currently now got another 67 hours left on this. We've got a lot of logs. We've been picking up as many as we can, and we still got quite a lot outside. I'm glad that we got these ropes, because it would be a massive burden trying to get all this done. Basically, as long as the axes hold out, we can basically keep this going. The issue becomes when the axes break, and then we're going to be a little bit screwed. So I'm going to have to hope that we can start doing some more foraging and things at some point, just so that we can keep ourselves going throughout winter. Lucy's doing all right. She's just doing her own thing upstairs. She doesn't really leave the top floor much at all, to be honest. Yeah, she just kind of sits there staring melancholy out the window, looking at the graves of her grandparents, and occasionally says, I need to get back to base. So, yeah, she's doing her own thing, still playing the guitar, still practicing. She's not very good, and Tony doesn't really know why that she keeps going into his bedroom. He's worried that she's going to find the hottie-Z's. We're not doing too badly, however, winter is coming up. It's going to get horrendously cold. So we're going to need to be ready. We're going to need to be prepared. We need to basically get our carpentry up. So our skills are absolutely horrendous at the moment. But yeah, as you can see, our it's not exactly great. We've got barely anything in any of this. So not great. Not great at all. We're going to have to get our carpentry up to a little bit. We don't have to, but it'd be good to get it to like level 4 or something, just so that we can start doing water collecting. Now, because we've got snow is water, snow will count as rain, so we can collect it just at a much lower rate. We do have the river and the lake nearby, so it's not like we have to have it, but I think it would be nice to have. Same goes with tailoring. It'd be really nice to get that done so we've got a little bit of protection, keep our clothes going a little bit longer. Mechanics would be good, but we need to find working car for that. I think, really, fishing would be amazing to get. Trapping would be good. Foraging would be good. We've got tailoring books. We've also got a couple of others. We've got some upstairs as well. But if we can find foraging, carpentry, and fishing, we'll be good. We'll be golden. There are a couple of houses, if I just show you the map, there are some houses kind of dotted along here and along this main road going down here. So if we can loot those houses this episode, that should give us a little bit of food to last us a few extra days. We might find some more tools. We might even find a car if we're really lucky. So I think it's worth doing. The problem is going to be that because it's so rural, we don't have a car, getting around is going to take a long time. So a car is still priority number 1 that we need to find. But even if we don't find a car, we can survive if need be. If we can get our fishing up a little bit in the next couple of months, hopefully, we should be able to do spearfishing and then we can kind of fish indefinitely. But we will need to get our fishing up to level 3 or level 4 to actually be able to fish a decent amount. So that's the plan. Okay, so the plan is we'll grab some food and then we will head off. Lucy's going to stay here. She doesn't want to leave. It's fair enough. We don't really want to put her in harm's way as yet. If we go further afield, we might ask for help, but right now, I think she's okay as is. Okay, so we've got a couple of corned beef. That's fine. We're a bit hungry at the moment, but that's fine. Our crowbar is very nearly broken. I am slightly worried. Well, I'm very worried about it, really. Yeah, it's there's not much left at all. So a little bit concerned. So hopefully if we can find another crowbar, that would be amazing. Or another weapon. We do have the nightsticks, so I'm going to attach that to my left belt. We're going to attach that to our right belt, just so that we are semi-prepared, and we'll be okay. We do have this car. It's not in awful condition. If we can get a working battery, that would be good. A couple of you suggested basically battery chargers. If I can get one, I'm happy to use it, but it does mean that we're going to need to find a generator. We're also going to need to find the generator book and ample amounts of gas. So we're going to need to secure a gas station. All of this is a lot of effort, basically, just to get a car up and running. So I'd rather just find a working battery, and then we can drive around, and it's hunky-dory. While we're going, we might as well start foraging. Not like we're losing much. There we go. And pick up the stone. Lovely. And that's a little bit of foraging experience, and we can just keep doing this as we go along. There we go. Chipstone. So if you're struggling to find chipstones are fairly rare now. They used to be ultra common. But if you're walking across the road doing this, it makes it incredibly easy to find. What do we need to make a stone axe? Let's have a little look. We need tree branches. Okay, so at least we can start the process of making stone axes. That's fine. Does it require anything? No, it doesn't require any skill or anything, so that's fine. Right, well, with any luck, we'll get our foraging up, no problem. Especially if we can get to, like, level 2, level 3, that would be amazing. Without a book, that's going to be hard, but doable. I think level 4 plus without a book is basically just stupid. It takes forever. So if we want to get to the basic levels, we can cope without books, but any further, it's going to take our whole life to get to a higher level. So yeah, just we need to pray that we can find some books, basically. Got another chipstone. Hooray. Oh, all the chipstones. Great. Ooh, car up there and a zombie. The strength of the axes relies on a couple of things, including your carpentry skill. So if your carpentry is poor, like Tony's here, they won't last very long. So I think it's a mix of carpentry and your maintenance skill. Our maintenance skill is actually nearly at level 2, which is exciting. But yeah. Oh god, you were awake? That was creepy as anything. Okay, that was weird. Have a little look at this car. Oh, I knew. Oh, Rex can have working batteries. Are you serious right now? I need a screwdriver and a car key. No. How am I meant to? What? Right, so we've got a full tank of gas. We've got a working battery that has charge. It's always smashing windows. Okay, we can smash it. Okay, good. Smash. There we go. And then does that mean that we can now... Yeah, now we just need a screwdriver. Okay, right, remember that's there. Now that we smashed the windscreen, we can actually get the battery out. We'll have a working battery. Then we'll have a working car. Yes, I thought I had a screwdriver. I must have left it back at the base stupidly. Right, we've got a battery. We just need to get it from that car. Excellent. Right, we've got another car down here. That's Sable Search for the minute. I'm not trusting this zombie. Yeah, I thought you might get up after that. There we go. Fingerless gloves. We did need some more gloves. Bandanas. I don't know if that's good for covering anything. We'll check this car. Maybe there's a battery. If we find another battery... No, of course not. But that car had full amount of gas and a working battery. And it was a wreck. We're just incredibly lucky it was even working. A t-shirt? I don't think we need a t-shirt. We could rip it. We're going to need the rip sheets going forward anyway. Right. After an amazing start, after this whole playthrough, we find a working battery just outside the base. Typical that we walked all the way here, and then there's one just there. Just there. Absolutely fine. But this is what I mean. We haven't walked that far, but if we have to walk this way constantly up and down to loot, it's a pain in the arse. Luckily, that battery is working, and it's a standard one. I think the car we've got back at the house, Tony's dad's old car, is also a standard model. I hope it is. I really hope it is at this point. If it is, that means we've got a working car. And these little trips will be a thing of the past. They'll be really easy to sort out. So really hoping that is the case, and then we'll be fine and dandy. Eerily quiet. This whole time there's been so many zombies. And now we're here and there's nothing. Just peace and tranquility. Just incredible. Right, and I believe our first house should just be coming up here. Yeah, house just up here. Now, I'm really hoping there aren't that many zombies around here. There shouldn't be. There is a car in the driveway that looks like it's in decent condition. That makes me excited. Also a Land Rover. I love these cars. Check it out. Battery, battery, battery. 0. Yeah, I wasn't expecting much. There's no gas either. It's a shame. It's heavy duty, so it's not like it's going to be particularly useful. There is a lighter and matches, though. Not many, but it's something. Jump in the house. Get out of the cold. Magazines, newspaper, sheet of paper. Hit the pencil as well. Looks like we got some stuff. Oh my god, cigarettes. Yay. Only a couple, but it'll do. Beer can, bottle, all calories. Can't really pass that up. Hit the book. Not sure there's any point in having exposure survival when we can't watch TV. Kitchen's the big thing. Yay. That's a bit of food. That's a day's worth of food already. Got some rotten stew. And we got some soap. Soap is good. Rotten stew is good. We'll pour that out, and then we've got ourselves an empty cooking pot that we can always use for water. Good, good, good. Nothing in there. Okay, well, not the best start. But we got a little bit of food. About a day's worth of food. Right, let's press on. Can we do anything with that hay, or is it just ornamental? Don't know. Can we like make it into soup or something? It's hay soup. Tasty, tasty. Or we can make it into insulation or something. That'd be quite cool. We can make like really like basic clothes using straw. Just shove it down ourselves and increase the insulation. But give us pain because it's itchy or something. That'd be quite cool. Ooh, here we go. Okay, yeah, we got a house and what looks like a barn. Good. Okay, we can get in. Good, good, good. Plaster, fertilizer, not really useful for this playthrough. Garden hoe. Again, not really useful for this playthrough. Okay, so at the main road. Check those cars in a sec. Loot this house first, though. More tuna. Magazine. We'll take the eraser as well. I think that we don't have an eraser. And I think that's everything, which is a massive shame here. Right, let's go check these cars out. Nothing in that. Right, battery, 0. Gas tank, 0. Okay. Oh, it's a boarded up house. And we've got a road going down. Okay, this is going to be a survivor house. So, there's probably going to be zombies, but there could also be lots of loot. Take this plank off. Maintenance gone up. Nice. Okay, I can hear more. Check around this side. Yeah, there's 2. One with a survivor backpack on. Looking forward to having a look at that. I think we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Right, got the house key. The large backpack that has some food in it. Good. Worth it. What's in this? Farming volume 3. Oh, for God's sake. Right, we need some actual books that are going to be useful. Okay, what's in here? Rotten carrots. Literally, this is a survivor house with nothing. Nothing of any use whatsoever. Great, okay. Have we got anything else along this side? We've got the road going down, but that's it. We are getting a bit tired. A little bit worried about leaving Lucy too long. Right, let's go back. We can get the car working, and at that point, it'll be a lot easier looting around here. I think that's what our priority should be. Getting back, going to sleep before it gets too cold and too dark. Get the car up and running, then we'll do a little bit of driving around. I think that's probably a good plan. Ooh, looking at the map, there is a house there. It's a little bit out the way, but if we can do that and save us looting it again, that'd be good. We're going to need to start marking all the houses that we've looted as well. So I'll probably do that when we get back. Yeah, it's a house and a little warehouse, which is good. Okay. Nothing in there. Fine. Right then, what do we have in here then? Ooh, food. Lots of food. Anything in the bookshelf? First aid 1. I think we've already got that. That'll be good. Let's rip those up before we go. More rip sheets won't hurt. Nothing in chicken coop. Fine. Right, let's get back to base. Right, okay, we're back. Really late. We were up a lot longer than I thought we were. Let's rest up, go to sleep. We'll head off and sort out the car in the morning. Well, it's not the morning, it's the afternoon now, but fine. That's absolutely fine with me. Chuck that in there. We need a screwdriver. Grab one of them. Thank you. Oh, hello, Lucy. You all right? How's it going? How's your guitar practicing going? How are you getting on with it? You learned anything yet? Oh, you don't read guitar books. Oh, okay. Need to find a guitar book now for Lucy. Let's empty this can of gas. Put it in this car. Then we'll go get the battery. Then we'll be fine. Add the gas. Just check what this car is. I'm really hoping it's standard, not heavy duty. It is standard. Good, 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 good. It's a big gas tank as well. It's 50%, which isn't amazing. but it's better than nothing. Everything's about 50%. Right, let's go get this battery then. Oh, we've now got horrific wind chill. It's colder than 20. Okay, we're gonna have to be quick. Keep us warm. Come on, little bursts of running, we'll be fine. But at least with the cars out the front here, the car that we've got and the few dotted around, we can probably level up our mechanics. Even if it's just a case of uninstalling the lights and reinstalling them again. If we've got multiple cars, we can level up at least to level 1 or level 2 fairly quickly. We'll need books going forward. I think we've got a mechanics level 2 in the house. Level 1 would be better, but yeah. I'm glad we figured out how to get into that wreck, though, because I was really worried we were going to have a working car that we couldn't actually get into. Yeah, I know we're extreme panic and agitated. Tony, just chill out. We're fine. Everything is fine. I mean, it's clearly a thunderstorm going on, which is absolutely horrendous when it's snowing, and it's horrific wind chill. But it's fine. Just get this battery, get home. Okay, so, battery, 26%. Uninstall. Gonna have a working battery. Done. Is there anything actually worth salvaging from this? Tires, but I need jack and lug wrench. We need to get the gas from it, though. There we go. Full can of gas instantly. And we've got a standard battery. Yeah, the condition's not great, but it's got a fairly good amount of charge. I'm happy with that. That's a start foraging again. Might as well. So weather effect minus 61, clothing effect minus 20. What clothing effect? What's stopping our... Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, some twigs. Lovely. Thank you. 2 twigs. I think that burns for half an hour. I think it's is it 10 or 15 minutes per twig? Something like that. While we're here, let's start the mechanicsness. I mean, annoyingly, we do need a wrench. I don't think we've got a wrench, frustratingly, so we're going to have to find another one. But do the headlights, do the radios. Right, okay, install. Cool stuff. Ooh, another chipstone. Nice. So I'm wondering, I don't exactly know how cryogenic winter affects the foraging side of things. Okay, we've got crickets. Okay, in the deep forest, we can either focus on stones or firewood. I don't know whether that's just because we're too low a level in foraging to do anything, or does it technically count as winter, although in-game it wouldn't be winter yet? Is that what it just does? And that means that no matter what, we won't be able to forage food. Is that what it means? Don't know. Hey, more chipstones. Thank you, very stony road. We're nearly up to level 1 in foraging already. Screw the books. We're fine. Right. Car. Uninstall that battery. And install the 26. Yeah, what do we need to uninstall that? We need a wrench and we need the basic mechanics. That's the problem. We need basic mechanic stuff. Let's add some more gas. Yeah, the problem is that we need to basically get in here. So let's smash that. Okay. Unlock that. Hotwire the car. Finally, that took hours. Does it start? Oh, we have a working car. Now we just need to not crash it. And if we do take the battery... Yes, we've got foraging volume 2, which is really good, because that means that we just need to get our foraging up to level 2, which we can do without a book, to be honest. We don't need a book for that. We've got mechanics volume 2. Again, it's a lot harder to get mechanics up, but it's still possible. Level 3 to level 4 would be the hard bit. So the fact that we got that book is really, really good. I will check upstairs quickly, see what other books we've got. While we're going up, we might as well take all of this, I guess. We do have First Aid Volume 1. We've also got Metalworking Volume 2, which is really good. We've got Tailoring Volume 1, Trapping Volume 1. So we don't really have... I mean, trapping will still be useful, but we need Carpentry up a little bit before we can really do any trapping, I think. So, bit of a problem. But luckily, I think Carpentry books, especially the first couple, are fairly common. But trapping will be useful, tailoring will be useful. First aid won't be as useful, but it's something. So, we're a really good start. Really, really good start. Hey, Lucy, guess what? I got the car working. Yay! If you want to get out of the house at some point, we can go for a drive. Like, we've got a fair amount of food. This should last us quite a long time, but we are going to need to start fishing. So I think before we end the episode, I'll just start a little bit of fishing. Now, again, because I don't know whether this technically counts as winter full year round, whether fishing will even work at this point. Because if it's winter, we're level 0. I think when it gets to winter, it takes away a level. So technically, I'd be like -1 level. Let's just try this. Caught something. It took a while, but I did actually catch something. Okay, it is possible. It is possible. Okay, keep going. Like, once it gets to like 5, 6 o'clock, I think it's peak time, if I remember correctly. So once it gets to that time, we should catch something. Oh my god, we've got loads. Quick, keep fishing. Keep fishing. We got socks. We got a small crabby. Small bass. More socks. Take it. Okay. 9 o'clock. We're, oh God, we're really cold. I didn't realize that's how cold we were. Right, we're at the point when we actually start losing health. Right, we need to get in. We can't even run. Balls. That's why fishing's dangerous. Okay, but doing all that, we fished a little bit and we got about 1/10 of the way. That's not bad. That's not bad at all that we can actually fish at this point. So as long as we keep these lasting and we're able to get to level 2, level 3 before it gets to proper winter, we should be able to fish throughout the winter. That's the hope, especially if we stick to the core hours. Let's just slice up the fish, we'll cook them, and we'll be good. Look at that. We're cooking 6 fillets of fish. That's not bad, is it? For an honest day's work, Tony? So I think between now and next episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and level up my foraging to level 2. I'll try and get my fishing up a little bit more. We'll see how it goes. Might even be able to get our cooking up to level 2 if we keep doing it this way. And at that point, we'll be fine. Apparently, we're severely depressed. Oh, take the fish fillets out. That will reduce our unhappiness if we eat them. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like what we're seeing, please leave a like and subscribe. A massive thank you to all my patrons: Seth, Pet, Overlord, Serath, Drew, Klimt, David, Aaron, Dale, Mikhail, Emma, DeBlarg, Rai, Lara, Daniel, Damer, Len, Wolf, AJ, Andrew, Mitch, MBX, Nexus, Lord, Lord, T Chaos, Toolman, Blue, Eris, Alex, and Rimmer. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are just amazing. Next episode, we're going to go in the car. We're going to do a little bit of looting around the surrounding area. We're going to see if we can get the basic books that we need. We're going to try and hone our skills up a little bit, keep leveling up, getting ready for winter, keep finding this food. We've got enough food to last us about a month. Not enough. We need to have at least a couple of months worth of food left over in storage. We can try and survive on fishing just for the time being and save all our produce that we're finding for winter. That would be great. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers. Bye-bye.